What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping in. I go by Casper. If you're not familiar with me, I cover a wide range of sneaker related topics like I have for y'all today, which is an early review of a re-release. I guess kind of a re-release, kind of not of a re-release, since it is a different iteration of a shoe that did come out. But yeah, I'm honestly, when I looked at the shoe earlier, I was pleasantly surprised. I do actually really like this shoe, and I'm gonna try to get a personal love it. But if you have not checked out the title yet, I do have with me the Air Jordan 11 72 and 10s, and this is the low top version of the shoe, which we are getting in basically a couple weeks. So that is what we're gonna be talking about today. As always, appreciate y'all for stopping in, subscribe, all that. Y'all know what to do. But let's go ahead and jump into this early review of the Air Jordan 11 72 and 10s. Alright, so like I said, I do have an early review for y'all today, and before we jump into this review, I do want to give a quick shout out to SheSneaks2 on Instagram. She was able to help me cop this early pair, and look, I know y'all are probably like, what? No, where's the other guys at? But it is all from the same area, so she did help me get this pair, and so shout out to her if y'all need early pairs. If you need pairs just in general, she has a bunch of inventory right now, so go hit her up on Instagram. If you're looking for anything specific, or if you're looking for sizes of anything, go check her out. But like I said earlier, and I'm going to repeat it one more time for y'all, I do have with me the Air Jordan 11 Low 72 and 10s. Now, if you're not familiar with this shoe, they did originally release in 2015 as a high top version. And just a little bit of history about the shoe, where the name comes from and whatnot. So this shoe was made in basically commemoration of the 1995-1996 Chicago Bulls, and they won a championship that year, and Michael Jordan won the MVP award that year, and I believe he had these on during that same season. The Bulls ended up going 72 and 10 that season, which is where the name of the shoe comes from. So that is just a little bit of history of the shoe, but Jordan brand did end up coming out with the high top version of it, and it's a little bit different than the other Jordan 11s that we get. So you do see some of those aspects on this shoe, which when I looked at the shoe earlier, I was like, that's kind of interesting, because I don't have a pair of 72 and 10s. So I will probably be trying to add these to my collection. But as always, y'all know I'm going to start with the box. So I do have this Jordan box, which we've seen on other shoes before. You do have that black lid with the Air Jordan in white, and then the Jordan Jumpman in red. Like I said, that black lid. And then you do have the gray bottom of the shoe, and then you do see Nike Air on the box here, and you see that on both sides. So that is the box. Now the label reads Air Jordan 11 Retro Low, and the colorway is black, gem red, white sail. This is a size 11.5, which is my personal size, and honestly, it's gonna be hard for me not to keep these and instead of just waiting for a release date. But retail price on these is $185. Now they are set to come out, let me check, they are set to come out May 14th. So in a couple weeks, we're set to get these. Hopefully no delays on them. Now moving to the interior, you do have that black trash bag, which we've seen on other shoes. I think the Jordan 9 Chili Reds had this same black trash bag for them. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the shoes, because I know y'all are curious to see what these look like. So this is the Air Jordan 11 Low 72 and 10. So that quick 360, as always, just so y'all can get a quick view of the shoe, and then we can go ahead and jump into the review. Alright, so starting with the outsole, it is like that opaque, that milky outsole, milky translucent outsole, and then you do see some hints of black on there, and then of course the red carbon, let me flip it over, red carbon fiber plate on the bottom as well, so you can see that through the outsole. And here you do have that red and black carbon fiber plate there. So hopefully the camera picks it up. Now moving to the midsole, you do have an all-white midsole, and that wraps all the way around the shoe. That wraps all the way around. So you continue, just all white, wraps all the way around. You do see parts of the midsole coming up, so you do have, like, here's the front of the toe box. You do see that piece from the midsole there, and even on the sides of the shoe, you see that milky translucent outsole. I mean, that's on both sides. Now moving to the upper is where things start to get a little interesting. So on the mud guard, it's almost like a patent leather, but it's not, I don't want to, like, the material, it looks different than normal patent leather. It's almost like it has that glossy look to it, that little bit of marbling almost, or I guess marbling isn't the correct term, but it does have like a glossy finish to it. It's a little bit different than other patent leather that we've seen, and it's almost got like a tumbleness under it. So like the black pieces that you see here, it's almost like they put like a clear piece of patent leather over it, to where you can see it, and then just gave it a glossy look. So that wraps all the way around the shoe there, all the way here to the toe box, and it is all in the toe box of the shoe also. Now continuing up, you do have a tumbled leather on the top, and it is that different panels with it, so you can see it all throughout the upper of the shoe. And then you see it on this side as well, same thing, that tumbled leather. And I must say the leather is pretty nice. It's not a stiff leather, but it's not a super soft leather. It's almost like in the middle, which I don't mind at all. I think, for the build of the shoe, it is very nice. I know I have like the snakeskin 11 lows, and I wear those all the time, and they do hold up pretty well. And these kind of give me that same vibe where they'll hold up pretty well if you wear them a lot. And same with that patent leather here. It is a very soft, nice quality patent leather. It is very smooth, just because it's that patent leather. Now continuing to the laces, these do have black laces with these, and honestly, I do like the black laces with these. I don't think they should be switched with anything else. There are no additional laces with this shoe, and honestly, like I said, I'm fine with that. I do like the black laces in these. I can see like somebody putting red laces in these maybe, and doing something a little bit different or out of the norm, but for me, I will be sticking with the black laces. Now, the other thing I do want to mention here is you do have these strips going up the side of the shoe here, and they hold the laces. You see they're holding the laces. That material is nubuck, so you can feel the nubuck. It's a very soft nubuck, and that's on both sides of the shoe, so you see it just goes up the shoe here. But like I said, that is a nubuck material. Nice quality too. Now moving to the tongue, there is no Jordan Jumpman on the tongue of these, but there is a Jordan Jumpman kind of midway through the tongue, so you can see that there. Now continuing to the heel of the shoe, you do have a red Jordan Jumpman, and then you do have the 2-3 in the back as well. So it is small, but it is back there, and the 2-3 is in black. It almost blends into the shoe, so it's a little hard to see, but to me it's not really that big of a deal. Now these do have cardboard shoe tree. With these, we've been seeing cardboard shoe trees with a bunch, and make sure, like I mentioned in other videos, that the size on the shoe tree coordinates with the shoe size of the shoe, just so you make sure there's no discrepancies or anything like that. Now onto the interior, the sock liner is a black sock liner, and then you should be able to see the insole as well. It is that black insole with a red Jordan Jumpman logo, and the size sticker is in there as well. So this, like I said, this is an 11.5, so you do see that size 11.5 size sticker. And then the black sock liner and the black insole with the red Jordan Jumpman there. Now overall, that is the shoe, and then let me show y'all the other shoe real quick, just so you can get a look of what it looks like. So this is the other shoe. They do look the same, no differences in the two. So a quick 360 of this one, just so y'all have an idea of what to expect. Now the last thing that I do want to talk about is the inside of the tongue. And on the inside it reads, inspired by the most historic season, led by the greatest player ever. So like I said, the year they went 72-10 and won the championship. Michael Jordan won MVP that year. But that is what's on the inside of the tongue there. Hopefully the camera picks it up for y'all. Now, in comparison to the high top version of the 72-10 that came out in 2015, the shoe basically looks the same, except this is the low top version and this is the high top version. The leathers look the same. The material on the mud guard looks the same. There's no Jordan Jumpman on the side like on the high top version, but it's a low top, so that's why. But like I said, the shoes look very similar, so I'd be curious to see who's going for these. Like, are y'all interested in actually going for these and trying to cop them? Like I mentioned earlier, I don't have a pair of 72-10s, the high top version, so I will be trying for the low top version. It is a all black 11, Well, I guess besides the white midsole. But it is a low top version, and honestly, this can go with a lot. I know I like my Jubilees. I wear my Jubilees a lot just because it's all black and they're easy to wear. So this will be a good alternative just because it is an all black low top. But like I said, let me know how y'all feel about these. All right, is this a cop for you? Is it a pass? You know, I'd be very curious to see who was going for these, and are people actually interested in them, or it's just kind of like, I'm not feeling these that much. But I'd be curious to see, especially people that have the high top version of the 72 and 10, how they feel about the low top version. Like, do you want to have both of them, or if you have the high top, it's a pass on the low top. Low top 11s are always hit or miss depending on the colorway, but I think these are a cop. I'm for sure going to be trying to add a pair to my collection. Like I said, they're going to be very easy to wear, very versatile. I even meant like my Snakeskins 11 that I mentioned earlier. I wear those all the time just because they're easy to wear and they're comfortable, and they're not like, you know, a high top is a little bulkier and a little tighter on your feet, where these aren't like that necessarily. But like I said, let me know how y'all feel about these Air Jordan 11 low 72 and 10s. Like I mentioned earlier, the price on these will be $185, and release date as of right now is May 14th. So hopefully that day sticks. Y'all know it's no telling with Nike and Jordan right now, but hopefully that date sticks. But like I mentioned, let me know how y'all feel about these. You going for them? You're gonna pass? Let me know how you're feeling about these, especially those people that have the high top version of the 72 and 10. But as always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping in. Hope y'all stay safe and stay blessed. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay today when I post new content. But as always, have a great rest of the week, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.